Welcome back. Welcome back. Hopefully, everyone is doing well. I am Coach FAB, and today we are going to talk about who is Coach FAB. The fabulous one, of course. No, seriously. We're going to actually talk about who I am and why I got into what I'm doing. First and foremost, I am just a plain old chick from Omaha, Nebraska, who decided to wreak havoc in her life. It wasn't intentional, it was accidental, but actually it was on purpose. Check that out. But that's how the Most High works. Let's see, do I want to say where I started? West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. I don't think we have a song for Nebraska, except for we have questions. Like people say, are there black people in Nebraska? Yes, I'm colored, folks, and I was there. However, uh, yeah, start off born to two people who I don't personally think should have ever been together. But yet they made a miracle. They made a blessing. But yeah, single mother, absent father, typical story, unfortunately. I'm a statistic in more ways than one. Sad face. I used to cry about stuff like this, though, to be honest, especially when I became a single mother myself. I did not find being a statistic funny at all. I'm not, not at all. However, we have grown accustomed to understanding that life has its pros and its cons and everything happens for a reason. But sometimes when you're in shit, you just don't see that. So I digress. Um, Childhood, up and down. Uh, it was equally as torturous and dark as it was light. I had a typical standard childhood on this hand, and on this hand, it was sort of like, what the hell is happening over there? Hmm. Mother suffered from up and down emotions. She's been a typical roller coaster within herself. So my life has projected that. You know, it's been a roller coaster. I've had ups, I've had downs, I've seen both sides of the tracks. I know what it looks like to be with stuff and be without stuff. So pretty balanced in that area. Um, Due to the fact that my mother had so many up and downs. And in different videos, I'll go into the up and downs, but I try not to bash my mother, especially, well, for one, she's still alive. Right? Not saying I would do it if she did, but I do like what the fuck? I know, I just thought that too. But that's kind of, I'm trying, the funny thing is, I'll just say this, me and my mom have had a insane relationship, and where I was once young and hella fucking disrespectful, and be over time becoming a mother myself and understanding what it means to be a single mom and have kids on your own, and what it means to just be a mother in general, and what it means to have mental health issues, and what it means to go through this thing called life. Um, and having done self work, I have learned the power of compassion and understanding her plight. So therefore, I'm not as disrespectful as I once was, but by no means don't look at me and say that I was not at one point, because I was hella disrespectful to my mother. Um, Not to say she wasn't, she didn't deserve it, but yeah. As a child, I should stay in a child's place and still honor thy mother and father, earthly. I personally take that scripture to honor thy heavenly mother and father. But I'm trying to do the earthly vessels as well. All right, so moving on from that relationship basically laid the blueprint for my life. Being in relationships with ain't shit niggas. We need to bleep that out because I'm not supposed to say that professionally. The N word, it's offensive. But anyways, that's what we would call them, right? That and uh, what else did I do? Oh, I did all kind of stuff that made absolutely no sense. I messed with people I shouldn't have messed with, did things that I shouldn't have done. Lived in places I shouldn't have lived. Um, all because I was just so broken and torn on the inside due to that relationship. Oh my goodness, hold on, my baby's 12. One second. So yeah, let me just say, when you just don't get that love from a parent the way you expect to receive it, that nurturing, that care, it affects you. And most people want to act like it don't. Hell, I acted like I don't, or shit, I guess I wasn't aware, you know. But it really alters who you are underneath. Even if externally you don't see a difference, my camera's blurry. And it's giving me bags. One second. I'm still blurry. Okay, we're gonna have to work with it, folks. But anyways, oh my god, this is so ghetto. What's happening? There I go. All right. But yeah, it changes who you are underneath it all. Like, you become a person that takes on characteristics that do not put you in your best light. I'll just leave it like that. And so you start to treat yourself less than, and you feel like, you know, you don't give a fuck initially. I mean, essentially, that's pretty much it. You don't give a fuck. That is really what sums it up. Because you don't feel like nobody gives a fuck about you. You don't feel seen. You don't feel heard. You don't feel loved. So who gives a fuck anyway? I mean, fuck it is the attitude, and who can disagree with that? Nobody can disagree with that. We see it every day. Motherfuckers is walking around here just clearly not giving a fuck because they just never felt like someone gave a fuck about them. And yeah, that's what happened to me. Mm, ended up having 2 kids with 2 felons. Mm-hmm. Statistics. But I've been through a lot of different things. Okay, I've been molested. I've been raped. I've been on multiple occasions. That's the sad part about it. These aren't like one-offs. I've been homeless. I've been carless. Been, you know, through the same typical stuff. And that's why I'm here. I know what it's like to have people touch you who shouldn't touch you. In places that they shouldn't touch you. I know what it's like to. Why does my lip look dry? I know what it's like to have situations where you feel like this person loves you, but yet they are doing everything that is the opposite of love, but they should love you. There's no reason for them not to love you. but yet love is not being shown. Not only is love not being shown, but they're doing all kind of disrespectful, hurtful, hellish shit to not only your being, but just to to your mental, to your life itself, just to everything. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be a single mom and raise kids by yourself and go through those struggles. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to watch the person that you love. I know what it's like to watch the person that you love uh, leave this world, you know, um, to live without the person you love the most, to grieve that. I know what it's like to not have a mother active in your life, whether she's present or not. I know what it's like to have a missing father, to grow up without that love of a dad. I know what it's like to experience the loss of, you know, siblings. I know what it's like to have a significant other face terminal illness. I know what it's like to be incarcerated. Not for long. Not for long. But I know what it's like. I know what it's like to live a life when your significant other is incarcerated. When your son is growing up without a father. Um, yeah, a lot of stuff that comes with that territory. What else? What else? I'm pretty sure you can come up with a scenario, and in some shape, way, or form, I've been there, done that. There's a lot of things that I haven't per se. Thank God. Who knows what the future holds though. But there's a lot of things that I done been through. Depression, shit. Suicidal thoughts, oh my goodness. Anxiety. Now that one, not even gonna lie, it has its days, but it's nothing like how it used to be. You know? But I know about these things. And so therefore I'm here for you to help you get through to the other side. To show you that with God, you can do anything. With God, you can make it out of anything. And I don't like to use the term God because I feel like God is very limiting. I feel like it's very boxy and it doesn't encompass all the power of the Most High. I feel like there are a lot of gods per se. But the Most High, the source that created that one, ain't nobody messing with that. So that's what I like to use because that's who I like to have a direct connection with per se. So you see my title, Spiritual Transformation Coach. Do not get it twisted if you're looking for crystals, tarot, all that other stuff per se. You won't find it here. Not knocking nobody. I know a lot of people who are into that per se, but we just deal directly with the connection of the Most High over here. All that third party stuff, if it works for you, that's what you do. But if that's what drew you to me, you can probably leave because we don't do that. No, we are strictly into developing our self and tools within to connect to the higher. We're not too big on external tools, except for the traditional Christian ones. I'm not Christian, but I am Christian based. I'm faith based, per se. So we do Bible over here all day. Bible over here all day. A lot of people who don't know the Bible will knock it, but it's probably the best read you'll ever read in your life. And it will elevate you on so many different levels if you give it a chance. Uh, and if you stick with me, because I'm going to teach it to you probably like you never ever read it before. And yeah, because I don't know what be. I mean, I understand these churches, but I really don't. I mean, I do. Like, it's all about the Benjamins, I guess, because it ain't about the word. Digress. We talking about me. Uh, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Who else am I? I'm your big sister. I'm your friend. I'm your confidant. Whatever you tell me, I keep it to myself. Uh, I've kind of always been that. Like, why am I a coach per se? Like, what? For one, God told me I was a coach. Not only did God tell me a coach, coaching was kind of like me and God's, the Most High. It's compromise. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am a author, speaker, preacher, teacher. We use coach to combine all of that into one. Okay, that's what we did with that. All right. So, like, but then we just go to compromise. I have battled with the Most High since I was a child about preaching. Okay, ran away from the call. I've been Jonah. I know all about Jonah. Okay. And God will come and get you and say, it doesn't matter how much you run. This is who you is. And I just had to embrace that I am a preacher. Because it's gotten to the fact that, let me tell you, side note, God will put you through so much shit when you run away that as you go through that, you will essentially turn in over to who you're supposed to be anyway. Because God will be revealing himself throughout it all, okay? And you will just give him the glory while you going through it. So essentially, I became a preacher on accident trying to run away from preaching. But yet, he was showing up to save me in all the things that I put myself in so much that I had no choice. I had no choice but to turn into who the hell I was, to be honest. So it's like, well, why am I running away from it? I'm doing it anyway. Everywhere I go, people hear the glory of God, okay? But God everywhere, because hell, he was doing it. Because, honey, me by myself, train wreck. Yes, I'm nothing without the Most High. And if you don't understand that, hey, hopefully you know we go sprinkle some of this. This God's souls on you, and then you can feel what I'm saying, because God is the Most High, is miraculous. He saved my life on more than one occasion. Saved the day on more than one occasion. So yes, I'm grateful, and I give all the glory and all the honor at any moment, at any time, and I have no shame. Because when he brings you through, he brings you through. And that's why I'm a spiritual transformation coach. So I can show y'all how to do the same. Because especially as a single mother, let me tell you something. As a single mom, the job is hard as fuck. And doing it by yourself, okay, you need something stronger than you. Because you can only be so damn strong. Like, let's be honest, we can only be so damn strong. We're only human. So you need that greater strength. And I'm going to teach you how to tap into that, okay? To pull you through tough times. Okay, sorry about that. My phone be lighting up with all kind of stuff there. What else? Who am I? Who am I? Just a wonderful, beautiful person who loves the Most High, who wants you to love the Most High, because the Most High loves you. So it can help you understand who you are, why you're here, if you feel lost, if you feel alone. Help you find your purpose. I do that on accident. It's just in me. You know what I'm saying? Give you a shoulder to cry out. Give you some feminine energy that you need when you're going through. No. What you going through? Because we all need it. We all need it. And I have been blessed to have surrogate mothers throughout my life that have poured into me, and surrogate sisters. And so that's my job, to be that in return here for you, you know. So you'll get to know me more. And that's that. I don't know what just happened with this video. My screen just turned black, but I guess that means I should shut up talking. So anyways, I am that I am. I love you. I'm here to pour into you, to speak life into you, to teach you, to preach to you, to hopefully probably cuss you out. I don't want to, but I think it's just gonna happen naturally. Please don't be offended. I'll apologize as often as I can, but the cuss words just come out, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh yeah. Oh, and not to mention, I've been through uh this year. Do I even want to talk about that now? Hell yeah. Honey, we have so much to cover. My life has been so loaded. I am glad you are here. Continue to tune into this channel. Subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. I'm here for you. We're going to do this thing together. Let's ride out. Mwah.